Hey everybody, welcome to Story Time with TV Bond. Well, I'm also on the road, so roadside confessions, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Anyway, let's get started. This is going to be fun because it just happened just the other day, and I was just thinking about how interesting life can be and how you can just take a turn with just looking a little differently. Please like, subscribe, forward this to your friends, follow me, all of those things. I would greatly appreciate that. And obviously I'm not driving right now, so I'm at a light. So let's get started. So the other day I was watching some anime and I had to stop for a while, and I turned my television off and I went to do some chores. And then I came back and my television didn't work. And I was trying to figure out what was going on because the error on the television said that there was something wrong with my HDMI cable and I needed to seek Amazon.com to figure it out. And so that really threw me because at first I just focused on the first part where it said there was an error in my HDMI cable. Now, I will tell you that HDMI cable is brand new. Well, sort of brand new. I've had it now for a couple months. And I knew there was nothing wrong with it. I had seen a message similar to that a couple months ago, flew off and went and got a new HDMI cable, thinking that was going to fix it. Nothing happened, and it corrected itself, and I never figured out why. So I'm sitting here staring at it, trying to figure out how I'm going to finish watching the last episodes of the show I'm watching, because now I'm on my break and I don't want to waste it. I'm having a hot time with my writing. I am on fire, and I want my break to really count because it was my reward. Because you got to reward yourself when you do what you're supposed to do. Even if it's a small reward of getting your favorite snack, watching your favorite show. You can't break promises to yourself, and you should reward yourself, because I don't know about you, but I noticed that as you get older, you start breaking promises to yourself, and then you put yourself last, and the next thing you know, you're not getting anything done, and you just feel sad all the time. So I say, don't worry about all that. Reward yourself, do things in little small pieces, and get the job done. Get the mission complete. That is the same for dream and goal fulfillment. It's the same for projects. It's the same for a lot of things. Most people can't work straight out for hours at a time. I mean, you'd like to think that that's the case, but that's not really how it works. That's the reason why we take breaks. Because we got to re-up, we got to get our minds right, got to refocus, recenter. Sometimes you got to open your mind because maybe it got closed. So I'm sitting at this error trying to figure out what it is, starting to get a little agitated. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute. My television is telling me Amazon.com? How? How is it Amazon.com? My TV is an LG. It should not be giving me errors from Amazon. And that's when I realized that when I had turned off the television, I had forgotten to log out or at least exit the app. And so it was having an error, the app itself. So what I did instead was I hit the exit button, and then I went back to the home screen, and everything was good. So there was nothing wrong with my HDMI cable. I just needed to change my perspective and take in the information that was actually being put forth in front of me. And I think there's a lot of that happens in life. We get spun up by the details, how we feel, what it looks like, and everything else, and the optics, and we forget to look and take in the information. Maybe you just need to straight out take a break before you go and do it, before you take on whatever task you're taking on. Or maybe you need to sleep on it, because we all process things differently. Some people are able to, like that, get it, and the other people have to take a little bit more time. You just never know, and you need to give yourself grace when you do that. And so I was successful. And you're like, okay, so what? You got to watch some anime. Yeah, that was important to me. I will also say this is applicable to other things. Solving issues at work, to solving issues in your relationships, all of those things. Life is tough. We all know that. But what we don't realize is that we get in our own way a lot. And we think other things are a factor when it's really we just have closed minds. And it's not as bad as we think. So take that into account next time you have an issue. Maybe you need to just take a breath and try again. Have a great day.